And that should do it. We're live. Holy shit.
Oh,
Holy
no.
Wow.
Wow.
How did that happen?
Need us to go
Ooh.
live.
Yeah.
Who allowed this?
Right? I didn't sign up for this. I didn't vote for this. Yeah, we're back. We're short 2 people. April's under the weather, and Tyler is MIA, probably out doing crime.
I would
Probably.
guess so.
Yeah,
That's what it was last time.
that's what it was, yeah. But yeah, we're back. I can actually talk again, which is nice.
Especially helpful when you're running the game.
Yeah. So I had a thought earlier today, and I want to run it by you all to see where you're at on this thought. RoboCop,
Mm-hmm.
Inspector Gadget,
Okay. I
same
can see
thing.
that. Just one's a little less violent than the other. I
Yeah.
mean, Inspector Gadget
And-
really went nuts on those bad guys.
Same
and
start.
Inspector Gadget had, I can see that, had more gadgets, whereas RoboCop just had a gun and a computer spike that is the ultimate multi-adapter tool.
Yeah, it really is. He plugged the shit out of his dongle.
Yeah.
The gun
Inspector
is like
Gadget with
90% of being a cop.
It is,
Yeah.
yeah.
Inspector Gadget with the Go-Go Gadget people perforator is just...
Yeah.
We did have the the head chopper helicopter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just turn that on and run it, people. That's it. Jake, where do you stand on this?
I think Inspector Gadget would beat RoboCop in a fight.
I can see that.
Well, hold on. He might beat him in a fight. No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't. Penny and Brain would.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
And Inspector
that's
Gadget
correct.
would take the credit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Is there so I know Mickey Mouse, is kind of, or well, a version of Mickey Mouse and Winnie the Pooh and whatnot. Like all of those, like they're now kind of public domain.
Yeah.
Would Inspector Gadget ever get to that point? Because then they could make the Inspector Gadget horror film that we all desperately would like to see.
Still starring Matthew Broderick.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
112-year-old Matthew Broderick as Inspector Gadget.
Let's just do a Google search. Inspector Gadget, public domain. Not yet in public domain. Protection for...
Oh, I recognize who Matthew Broderick is.
Yeah.
He's Inspector Gadget.
I don't think I've seen anything he's in, but
He was in the terrible Godzilla movie.
He was. He was also in Ferris Bueller's Day Off. He starred,
I haven't
Yes.
seen that.
and
doesn't-
that's a decent flick.
I saw War Games.
There you go.
But it was the original or the remake?
Both, I think.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
2073 is when Inspector Gadget hits public domain.
Oh.
I thought you were saying
gosh.
this is when it takes place.
That is...
It would
Yes.
make sense at that point.
Yeah.
They're concurrent. When Inspector Gadget is free,
Yeah,
as when he cuts loose.
that's...
Goes into cyberpsychosis.
That's it.
Yeah.
Too many options.
Inspector Gadget 2077.
Shit. I mean,
Right in itself.
when you play Cyberpunk, you're not far off from that.
You're not. You're really not.
Yeah, Go Gadget decapitation.
I always go gorilla arms.
Oh, yeah, those are
Those
fun.
arms are pretty sick.
You get that strength boost. Punch the shit. I mean, it makes the little boxing subplot or side quest really easy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's really
Go
not too
Cyber
bad
Psycho.
without it, anyways. You just block, and
Yeah.
just
Unless
pummel the
it's
shit
that-
out of them.
Except for that one dude from 6th Street who's a dick.
Yeah, he dies.
He dies in mine too.
Yeah.
Sometimes even after I win the fight and, for whatever reason I didn't have the cash or whatever, I'm just like, yeah, I'm just going to fucking kill you and take a gun. I don't care.
I
don't remember
which one that was.
He was they were like under a bridge.
Yeah, he's got a fancy gun by him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was easy to beat.
Oh, yeah.
here's the question, Dan. You're new at the game.
Yeah.
Have you? Why did it do that? No. What? Oh, it keep. Really despise that there's the resume browsing feature. Anyway, not important. Dan, have you encountered Ozob yet in Cyberpunk?
I don't think so. Is that like plot progress?
I mean, the game unlocks. The further you get in the plot, the more the game unlocks. But I look forward to you encountering Ozob. I don't want to give
I
away.
don't think I have.
You would
'cause
know.
I've done almost no plot progress whatsoever.
There's absolutely no mistaking Ozob. You're going to see Ozob and you're going to go, oh, that's that guy Chuck was talking about.
Okay. Because I think the most recent thing that was new was like the tarot cards started showing up.
Yeah.
Which is like almost at the exact beginning of the game still.
It is, yeah.
And that's where I'm at.
Yeah. Once you play far enough in the game to unlock the Phantom Liberty DLC, it opens up a few more tarot cards. Wait.
Right.
What
But I found basically all of them. So we had our opinions on cola last time. It's like I can drink it warm or cold, but not flat. So
Oh yeah.
apparently
Oh,
Make your birds
okay.
flat.
That's okay. I'd rather have it be not flat in room temperature than flat in
Same.
anything else.
yeah, agreed.
Not Jake though.
I like it.
Ice cold and flat. That's how I like it.
Fucking heathen.
The thing about the flat that is that very often, a lot of times soda fountains, it will end up coming out pretty flat anyway.
Yeah, but those are terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then other times you get a tiny dollop, little trickle of flavoring, and then the rest is just carbonated water.
Oh my gosh, I hate that.
Yeah, I mean that's a poorly calibrated machine.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember one time I had basically nothing but syrup come out, and that was interesting.
I've never had it happen that way.
Yeah, it was like just pure Coca-Cola syrup in a cup, and I was just like, I don't know if I love this or hate this.
So, I don't know if anybody remembers this. Burger King used to have a mixing chart by their soda fountain dispensers, and they had some suggested combinations of what you could put in your cup to get certain. They had names for them and whatever. And I like they referred to it as black gold, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it was half a cup of Coke and half a cup of Dr. Pepper.
Okay. I'd fuck with that. I don't
Yeah.
remember
I'd try
that. I mean, because now they got those fancy, like, touchscreen soda machines that do all the flavors.
The touch, you mean the finger punch screens? Because
Yeah.
They didn't start out that way.
they didn't start out that way, but
That's just how some people treated them for way too often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, if I remember correctly, you all were in a vehicle
yes.
driving from Haywood up to Westbrook.
Yes.
Yeah. You're looking for what, a 95 Bronco or something?
95. Fuck, Dan, I forgot the goddamn words now. Range Rover, that's it.
Yeah, we're looking for we need a forest green Range Rover. So just
There it is.
any Range Rover that we can paint green, basically.
Yeah. So, you all get up to Westbrook. I'll say, DJ, you did the initial. Holy shit, there's an Ashley. All right, no one say anything that'll get me in trouble.
Oh.
We're behaving,
I'll
Ashley.
I'll just say nothing at all.
Be in heaven. You get up to Westbrook. Joe, I'll say you did the initial scans.
Mm-hmm.
And like it was up in like this residential neighborhood where I'm pinging on the map. Let's go ahead and zoom in on that. Come over here, Westbrook.
Dang it.
Like up in this area, like residential area.
Gotta take the 828.
Take the 828 to the 16 and hop off on in Westbrook.
Yeah.
Turn around twice because we missed the little guided line on the sat nav.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Chuck knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Anyway, what the fuck you all do?
I'm trying to remember. Was this the one that we had an idea of where it was at, or we're finding it here?
So
We know the general area,
Yeah.
but
General
I haven't
area.
found
Okay.
it.
DJ saw when he was scrubbing traffic cams, he saw this red Range Rover twice in this neighborhood.
All right, but we're in the neighborhood, at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we happen to have a copy of that footage?
Say that again?
Do we happen to have a copy of that
Yeah.
footage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
In which case, it might do well to see where all that Range Rover drove by.
So there's an intersection, kind of cutting through Westbrook, and the two sightings, they were on separate days, same intersection. One day we'll say it was heading like down on the map, like kind of south by southwest, and the other day it was heading the opposite direction on the same road, going like north by northeast.
Hmm.
Ashley, I see you talking shit over there. I just want you to know I am a goddamn saint. I don't know if you all saw this, but I am so goddamn nice and friendly and amazing that the new Pope even tweeted about me. See?
There's the Antichrist right over there.
Oh, no.
Get him.
Get him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's looking at the footage, and you find the intersection.
Okay. Well, shit, I'm out of ideas.
I guess we just drive around or walk around.
Yeah. I guess it's not. Westbrook isn't that big,
It's not.
you know.
Yeah.
Right, and we
We'll
have
start there and just kind of spiral out.
Travel down places where there might be like
Sure.
shops or something.
Yeah, why don't you each go ahead and give me an awareness test?
Awareness.
Perception.
I mean, perception.
Damn.
Damn, Nix.
Captain, you
Dang.
mentioned something about poem. I do not know what this is. If it is a reference I've made, I have since forgotten.
Oh, I hardly know him.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, I'll give it to you there, Nix, or Flux. At the very northeast corner of the map, almost out of Westbrook.
Change it to be only flex.
What's that?
I should just change it to be only flex since that's what we get by.
Yeah. But you see there is an establishment. There is a parking lot and a little like all brick building there at the edge. And you can see this Range Rover parked out front of it. The label
Nice.
or the signage on this building is Shake Shack with the neon silhouetted lights of a dancing lady.
Ah. Shake.
Yeah.
Ah. It's a pun.
It is. You're welcome.
So, how do we want to play this? We go in there looking for a guy, or we smash the window of the thing and try to hotwire it, or
Well, is that where it is?
But you see it.
Oh,
You
we see it.
see
Okay.
the 1995 red Range Rover parked in like the handicap spot right next to the entrance of Shake Shack.
Parked in the handicap spot. One of two things about this driver is that they are either handicapped or a dick.
Yeah.
Although I guess in some ways I have to wonder we got cyber limbs and stuff, and they're not that difficult to come by. What qualifies as handicapped?
Well, maybe their stuff didn't update their firmware, or I don't know.
Oh, they didn't pay their monthly user fee.
Ah,
By
Their
the
late
way,
subscription
about
expired.
that cyber leg of yours.
wait a minute.
Oh no!
What's how quick I was to
There's a
To do that
weekly
power, yeah.
subscription fee to keep your knee bending.
We've updated our terms of service.
we've updated our terms.
So yeah,
Well, maybe we could try to be decent about it and try to offer to buy it off of them, or we just steal it.
Hell yeah, we got money. Yeah, we can just buy it from them.
Maybe. Of course, then if we steal it,
Pretty apparent.
yeah.
so
Okay, let's go in there and look for a handicap guy. Or
Do they have a?
Somebody
Is there a
acting like a
handicap? Is there a handicap sign on like the?
no, they
Are
do
there
not have
cameras?
a placard. It's not on their plate. There's security cameras on the outside of the building.
Okay. Are they aimed at that in that location?
It looks like it.
Okay.
ooh, yeah, you could hack into those cameras and we could get an ID on this guy.
DJ, do you do it?
I think it'd be funny if we like called a tow truck on it.
Oh, that would be kind of funny. And then we'll just go get it from the
Or
impound.
we steal a tow truck and then steal the car with the stolen tow truck.
It's a 2-for-1.
I was thinking of that.
Let's make
do
this
it.
plot thicken.
I just need to know a plan. DJ, are you hopping onto the camera feed?
Sure.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not a lot of security. I don't even want you to roll for it because, this is your wheelhouse. Yeah, you pop into the camera feed. You see about an hour ago, you see this Range Rover pull up. You see the douchiest looking douchebag you've ever seen hop out of it, walking just fine. He's got that gelled, spiky corpo boy hair, pop collars. I mean, some aviator, but like the light pink tint, not the mirrored aviators.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, you see the douchiest of douchebags. You're going to guess that this guy's named either Chet or Chad.
Chet Chattington.
Chet Chattington III.
Yeah. Gotta
His
double
dad
that
owns
up
a
here.
dealership.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Chet Chattington Jr.
There you go. But yeah, you see the dude in the camera feed. About an hour ago, he went in.
So if we're still in this, like, we gotta get at it now.
Yeah, okay.
Probably.
Well, we just go in there, try to pickpocket him, and get the hell out.
Oh, that worked too.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, I'm not like a master thief or nothing, but,
I mean,
yeah.
Oh, that's a solid plan.
it is
Yeah.
a solid plan. Flex, I would put a reminder out there that an older car like this, getting in and hot wiring it would be well within your wheelhouse.
We can have that be like a
That's
plan
true.
B. Because having the original keys and not damaging it.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do need to hand it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you all park. Four-banger and LCS say that they'll wait in the car. Do you all head in?
Yeah.
Um,
Why not?
yeah. you head in. It's I don't know what you call it, but like a little vestibule where like you go in the front door and you're in this tiny little room, and there's like a dude sitting on a stool in the corner, and then the door next to him is behind it. So like a little area. You walk in. It's 10 ahead to get in. There's this big. He's big. Not necessarily muscular. Looks like the wife beater that he's wearing is infused with several weeks worth of sweat.
Nice.
He's kind of sitting on this stool.
So it's armored.
It's armored.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
reading
got
a
an aura.
scream sheet. 10 ahead to get in.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Don't touch the talent.
man.
What is it? It's a Tuesday, so hot dogs are half price.
Oh, sweet.
No. Well, I guess that's good to know.
Yeah. And you head on in, and it is exactly what you're imagining for a skeezy strip club on the edge of town.
My kind of place.
Yeah. And you see your boy, Douchey McDouchebag, sitting right up there on a chair right next to the stage, stack full of eddies, and he is just aggressively tipping. And also lots of catcalls.
So like somebody like accidentally spill a drink on him, and then while that happens and we're trying to dry him off, we lift the keys.
I like it.
Let's do
All
it.
right, but plan B is I get up there. I get his attention, if you know what I mean.
Oh, snap. Are you trained in dance?
I think I'm trained in dance and acting.
Holy shit.
Wow.
All right, so if you're planning on...
I am in fact trained in both dance and
That's
acting.
awesome.
I have level 1 in each.
That's awesome. So the first question is going to be, who's going to be distracting him, spilling a beer on him, something like that to get his attention?
Let me see here.
I mean, I don't know who's good at the pickpocketing.
So
Yeah, that's it.
there's a pickpocketing
Pickpocket.
skill in the technique.
Mm-hmm.
And depending on how you want to do the distraction, it would probably fall under either social or technique.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my pickpocket is an 8.
Maybe
Mine's a
body.
7.
Mine's 5.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I might have one of the better pickpockets.
What was
Yeah.
your pickpocket, Dan?
8.
Oh, yeah,
Mine's
you
8
beat
as
Pricks. What, Pricks, what was yours again?
8. We're the same.
Yeah. So, we know who's going to be picking the pockets, one of you two. Who's distracting?
I can distract him. I'll pay for a cheap drink.
Use
Okay.
your social powers.
No, wait. I got a better idea. I'll buy a hot dog. And then I'll load that son of a bitch up with all the toppings I can.
Okay.
Well, this would be like
Nice.
getting into a conversation. I mean, I got an 8 in conversation.
Okay, that works too.
Okay.
I mean, I'm still gonna get a hot dog to eat it.
All right.
Might
Yeah,
as well.
absolutely. Get a hot dog.
right.
No one will stop you from a hot dog.
I think
Absolutely.
I want to mess with the cameras so we're not recorded.
Oh, lifting it? Okay. I'll tell you what, since we're going to do all of our roles at once. So, Pricks, you're going to give me your conversation as you walk up, try to distract him. DJ, you'll go ahead and give me your interface test to get in and scrub the cameras. Flex, you'll give me pickpocket. And K Lavo, I don't think I'm going to require a test for buying a half-price hot dog.
Oh, well, I mean, they're half price. I'm buying 2 of them. I'm buying $10 worth of hot dog.
That will get you 2 hot dogs.
Hell yeah. Gee, Bill, my mom lets me have 2 wieners.
Now, these are, future hot dogs, so they're made actually out of armadillo.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's better
Oh.
than Scott.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, so Flux, DJ Pricks, rolls.
15's not bad.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
15.
Joe,
Oh no.
Joe, what did you do?
Is that a -5?
Yeah.
So you,
We do have a reroll, I think.
hang on a second. I am a little bit confused by this roll because your interface is 4, and you rolled a D10.
Mm-hmm.
It's
But he rolled a
because
natural 1.
so you when you roll a natural 1, you roll again and subtract. So you rolled a 1, which would put your score at 5, and then you rolled a 10, which subtracted 10 from 5. Yeah, so you got a -5. Let's check our. Do we have a bits and shit folder or document?
I thought we had a reroll, but I'm not seeing
We
it.
do.
in there.
It's characters, bits and shit. It's not updated. I'll say we got a reroll because I'm pretty sure.
I thought last
we
time we
had
got
one.
one. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought so.
Oh, we have 1 left.
yeah.
Okay. I can't do worse than that.
Dude,
Literally
that's a lot
cannot.
better. I'll tell you what.
It is.
Yeah, I think that's a success across the board. Pricks, you walk up, you small talk him, you chat him up, you're making some comments here and there. Gives Flux a chance to kind of creep up, reach into his corpo slacks and pull out his keychain. DJ, you hop onto the feed and yeah, you just clip out from when you guys kind of pulled up into the parking lot, and then you just splice it. You know, you set out like a 5-minute mark where you'll splice it together, so that way it'll be missing 10 minutes of video.
I like it.
There we go.
And K-Lava, you got 2 hot dogs.
Hell
Jingle,
yeah.
jingle. Now the roll winner is K-Lavo.
Yeah. What do you
All I got of this was 2 lousy keys that I can't use.
Yeah. Do y'all leave?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
All right. You
I
know.
sit there for a bit after the others leave and just continue taking in the show and keeping up the chit chat.
Oh
And
yeah.
I'll just text you hey, I'm just making it not look like we're all leaving at the same time.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Eventually, you all filter out. Flux, you've got the keys. Do you hop in?
All right. It's not like strangely booby trapped or anything, is it?
Go ahead and give me that security tech roll.
Let's see. Dun. I did all right.
You did good, yeah. It's not, no.
Okay. Not like low jacked or anything else. Like it's
This thing's
natural.
like collector restoration natural. Like
Natty.
the only modification to it is just the fuel mod so it can run chew.
All right.
Do you want me to drive? I don't know how
If
you
you
drive
got better drive, I don't even know where driving is.
Should be under technique.
roll. I got a 6.
Is it under technique?
Oh, it is.
It's under
Surprisingly
control.
enough,
Oh, it's under
I have an 8.
Oh, you'd like to drive?
I'm good at lots of things
Yeah.
somehow.
I'll tell you what, I mean, if you just hop in and then nonchalantly drive back to the Hope,
Yeah, I'm not doing anything crazy.
yeah, we
You
don't
know.
need we can call. So yeah, we'll say Flux and Pricks, you rock it out in the Range Rover, DJ and K-Lavo, or are you hopping in with 4-banger, or are you hopping in with Flux and Pricks?
Never ridden in a
Um,
Range Rover before. I might check it out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
This
hop
might
into
be
the
a
normal
once in
car.
a lifetime.
You'll hop into what?
The normal car, not the Range
Okay.
Rover.
So yeah, we've got a party split. You all head back to the Hope. You park it outside. You head inside, and Gunsight is static. He's like, I'm gonna get it to the paint shop, get it turned to the right color of green, Yeah, shit. And then he points out your crate of factory second guns.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
He's like, swing, we'll need a like forklift to get it out, but it's all yours. I don't mind holding on to it until you got a place to put it.
All right.
We can all have like a wall of guns in our room.
Yeah.
We could. It'd be really cool.
And make a great album cover.
Hells yeah.
I don't know what the album would be
We
called.
could probably
Maybe...
even stash extra guns in our vehicles.
Ooh, yeah.
Guns.
You know what? Yeah.
Guns on guns.
No, just,
On
yeah,
guns.
Guns. That's what it's going to be called.
There you go.
4th album, Guns.
All right. So that means I can cross off gun sites, car problems. All right. So if I remember correctly, you've got 2 other jobs that were presented to you.
We got to steal some Pokemon cards and...
Track down a possible hidden stash of cocaine or synth coke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pokemon cards or synth coke?
Trying to think of which one sounds most suitable for the 4 of us.
Yeah, so
Theoretically, the hidden stash of coke could just be like a looking for things mission.
Would be.
So maybe that one's not so high pressure.
okay.
We got DJ with us, the best
Yeah.
finder of things.
It's Pokemon cards. I don't think that's that high pressure.
That's what they want you to think.
You are stealing them from a drug dealer.
Yeah.
Okay.
On principle.
On
Mhm.
principle.
Yeah.
Dude's paying you 10 grand. for it.
Maybe we go get the drugs, and then we offer him some drugs for the Pokemon cards.
And we offer him all the drugs, and then when he's no longer a problem, we take everything he's got.
But then if we do that, I guarantee you, he's going to be like, no, I won't trade you for this on principle. He has
no.
to get it back.
Anyway, so what's the plan?
What are you guys going to do?
I like this. I like the idea of synth coke, trade for cards, because that guy's a drug dealer. So,
Sure.
that's. I think that's a good layering of things.
Yeah. Then we don't necessarily have to steal from him. We can just bargain with him.
Exactly, for stuff he likes.
Yeah. I will put for the synth coke, the information that it was given to you is the Mantis shared that coming and going from the marina, I think it was 2 trips, was a box truck that he is sure was full of synth coke. Like one of those rental, like a U-Hauls. But the name of the truck company, I don't know if I said it last time. It was Box It To Ya. So yeah, all you've got for a clue on that is the name of the company. And that they were seen coming and going from the marina twice.
Okay. Well, so we just gotta track down where it went.
Yeah, I mean, the marina's probably got cameras. We could probably see at least maybe see if there's like a regular time they come by, or
Well,
I don't know.
why don't we? We've got the name of the box truck company. Why don't we see about their records? They would have a record of who signed out for it.
Probably where it went.
Yeah.
Probably tracked,
Yeah, maybe.
like most service things.
Yeah.
That is an idea.
Okay. So am I understanding correctly? You're all heading to box it to you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You hop in the car. You drive on over there. And you're parked in their parking lot. Plenty of box trucks. A small little shop. Very much like if you were going to go to a U-Haul. Now what? You're here.
DJ, what would you need to get into their system?
I just need to get close. So close and not be interrupted.
Okay. You all pull up like alongside the building?
Yeah.
Okay. DJ, what?
So we could always scrub daddy this up again too if we need now.
I think, because you got to be within 6 meters, so that's what? Like 9 feet or some shit, or no?
That's like 18 feet or so.
18 feet? Yeah.
Yeah.
You all could park like close to the building, which should give DJ the range needed to do a interface test.
Okay. Well, that's easy.
God damn.
Oh,
Fucking
come
Christ,
on, Joe.
man.
Joe,
You've got one job.
I do
Just
it
stop
again.
rolling minus 10s.
Joe is just gonna like suddenly burn out, like just burn out his whole nervous system on DJ.
Joe, that's bad. I'll tell you what. We don't have any rerolls, so you get into their system, you trigger their net security,
Mm-hmm.
and immediately, like all of their interface ports, like all their network connection points, hard shut down. The cage, like the front of the stores, like got the big glass windows, and it's got the cage that comes down for security.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking cages drop down in front of the store, and the exit of the parking lot, those pillars pop up out of the ground, blocking you from driving out of the parking lot.
I guess in this moment, we get out and act like we're customers. And that we didn't, we'll be very confused when we get to the door.
We play everything super cool, like we don't know what's going on.
I like it.
I will use my acting to act extra convincingly confused.
So, sure, go and give me your acting test there, John.
Got 9.
It's mildly convincing. You all pop out, and so like, what the hell's going on? The problem is, the store locked up too, and you can see through the glass the employees on the inside trying to open the door to get out to look at what's going on, but the store is sealed up. They can't leave.
We'll act like we're here to help them now because they're trapped inside and we want inside.
I'll yell real loud at them like, we'll try to get you out.
We need to
rent a truck.
We need to gaslight them into thinking that one of them accidentally triggered it.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, Frickchef, you walk up and you yell, we'll get you out. They'll be like, thanks. This thing, once the alarm system triggers, it's locked down for 2 hours.
Oh. So we just gotta hang out here for 2 hours?
Unless, like, you can get it switched off or something.
That like an external item or something? Or is
there
it
a
on
way-
a network or something?
No, the only way to turn it off, like, from the inside is to connect to the local network, which has been shut off. Last time it tripped, my boss had to climb up on he was outside, he had to climb up on the nearby power pole and manually disconnect the transformer.
Do you want me to try out here to that?
He's an electrician.
Sure.
Okay. I will attempt to disconnect their power. We may get inside yet.
Okay, give me an athletics test for climbing up the pole.
Body. Yeah, 12.
Yeah, you climb up there, not a problem. You're up there next to this pole pig.
Very safe, I'm sure.
You see the big disconnect latch, which cuts the line from the transformer to the incoming line. You've also probably seen videos on the internet when these get disconnected. There's that giant ribbon of electricity that kind of shoots through the air in the surrounding area.
Yeah, the arc.
Yeah.
So, I just gotta be really careful then, right? Like maybe
sure.
I'll strap something to it that's not conductive, and then I'll kind of slide back down and then use that as like a little pull.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh.
Looking around, you do see, right off the bat, you see some tow chains. You see some, like those cargo ratcheting, like nylon
Like
straps.
some straps.
Yeah.
That'd probably work. Nothing conductive.
The nylon wouldn't be. The bits of
Yeah.
metal, the metal hooks at the end, yeah, but they're all connected by nylon, so they'd be air insulated. So I'll tell you what, this is a good idea. I won't even make you roll. You scrounge around the area, hop in a few trucks here and there, get like 7 or 8 of these tow straps or cargo straps. You hook it up, you climb down. I'll tell you what, just because I want another roll, give me an athletics test.
Oh, why did it have to be athletics? Yeah, it's the same.
And you fucking pull it. And as you pull it, you see the giant arc of electricity. There's like a fucking like seagull flying by, and the electricity turns in like the shape of a middle finger and then just slaps the seagull out of the air. And then
Dinner.
it disconnects. So there's currently no power.
And no way to access their system anyway.
But with that, the mag locks on the front door release, and the employees are able to come out.
Yay!
And you still can't get out of here.
I'll
So
tell you
now
what,
what?
I'll probably say those drop too. I would imagine those
Cool.
things are probably magnetically activated, like sucks it into place.
So, since the doors are open, would you mind too terribly if I went in there to use the little boys' room?
Go for it, man. You guys saved us.
Thanks.
This
Thanks,
man
thanks.
always has to piss.
I know, right?
Always has to
Yeah.
miss.
DJ, you had to pee pretty bad too, didn't you?
Yes.
Maybe while you guys are in there peeing, I can turn the power back on.
Any
Yeah.
safer than trying to pee in the darkness with your flashlight.
You know what? Either way, I'm making a mess. So, excuse me.
Oh no. Okay.
It's not number one.
Who's going inside to use the bathroom?
Myself.
And DJ. You two,
Mhm.
potty pals. Pricks and Flux, what are you two up to?
He's gonna probably watch me like Jurassic Park myself off the electric fence when I get it powered back on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just hanging out outside with the employees and just chatting to them,
Okay.
conversing.
Yeah. So Dan, because it'll probably take you a little bit if you're actually going to get the electricity reconnected. What's your plan? Because you can't
That's-
pull a cord in reverse.
Sure, not very easily, no. I mean, get some. Is there like any rubber I can find anywhere?
I mean, vehicles have tires. Maybe some of the
is it?
floor mats in some of the trucks.
Maybe, yeah. If we got some mats or something that I can kind of make a little bit of a guard
Okay.
up with and use it as like a gloves.
I'll tell you what. Go ahead. I like this. It's funny. Let's.
It's gonna be like I'm gonna cut like a little hole of it and then put it around my
Give me a basic tech roll.
basic tech. Okay.
Oh, damn.
You do. Okay, so when it's time, you'll be able to safely restore power to the building. DJ, K-Lavo, you two rush inside.
And immediately look for a computer.
Sure, you see their terminal.
Cool. Oh, their terminal. No, I want to know what the terminal is hooked to.
Okay. Are you going to start searching around?
Yeah.
Give me an awareness test. DJ, what are you doing?
I want to look for something that might have data chips that we can yoink and search through later.
Exactly.
So yeah, the terminal up at the front counter, it is like, what do you call it? Not like the VM, but like a thin client kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
But K-Lavo, like you poke your head in the back. DJ, you do as well, and you can see they got a small little like server rack hiding in the back.
All right. This looks like what we're after. I'll let you take the good part.
Yeah. Will this be a cybertech test to make sure?
It would either be basic or electronics. Holy shit, man.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. You just go in there and you just essentially just yank all the SSDs out of this small server cluster. You got like 8 of them in your hand. But they're yours. You've got the data. You just have to find somewhere to kind of search through it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you two nonchalantly leave the building?
Yep. Doing my best.
Okay.
Sneak away.
You
Boy,
do.
that was a great piss.
Yeah. K-Lavo gets a signal. You throw the switch. Power comes back on. Security system doesn't reactivate. You've got data chips. The parking lot's no longer locked down. Give me a second.
Better yet, there's no footage of us stealing the data either. We seem
There's
like
just
we're good
footage of
guys.
us driving up and then it disappearing.
But you were never inside.
Yeah, but like, where is that footage all stored? In your pocket.
Probably on the yeah.
Actually pass through the room. I've got the windows open. And like I've been smelling smoke. Like neighbors got like a, fire pit, something like that. But I'm like, you'll always have to double check with someone. Like, do you smell smoke too, or am I having a stroke? She smells it too, so I'm not having a stroke. Great news.
Or you're both having a
Yay.
stroke.
Or
at the
we're
same
both having
time.
a stroke.
Not so yay.
Just be concerned if you both smell fudge and
Synchronized.
there's no fudge.
What does that mean?
That means that there's a artifact that needs to go to Warehouse 13.
Oh, okay.
That was a show.
The fudge effect. I watched a little bit of that.
Yeah. That was always one of their standard questions is, do you smell fudge?
Okay.
And there is an episode in one of the later seasons where they smell fudge. And it's bad.
Oh, okay. All right, anyway, catch me up. What's going on?
I think
We're
we should
really happy
reconnoiter.
about how successful we were
Yeah.
about finding this data. So I guess we just go home with it.
Yeah, Dan threw the power back on. They nonchalantly left. I chatted with them for a couple minutes, and I was like, "Oh, the ride's got to go by." And then we let them be confused why their system won't reboot.
Okay. Yeah, you do. You just dip out.
Yep.
In theory, they'd have no data to prove that we were ever there.
That is
since we
true.
Stole
That is true.
all of their storage.
So yeah, we just head back to the apartments to hook things up to DJ's home system and look for some
Go through it there.
travel logs.
Yeah.
See who's been to the marina recently, especially a couple of times.
Okay. And I once again, if you're on your home turf, hooked up to your own system, there, DJ, I don't want to roll for that. You find the 2 shipments, the 2 things coming and going, like destination marina matches up kind of with the times that Mantis said, and you can see based off their data, their drop off was at the loading dock for the Pinewood Bazaar. Give me a second here.
Pinewood Bazaar, where's that?
I'm getting ready. Give me a second. What are you? Oh, that's on the GM layer. There you go. Should have just popped up. Right there in West Hill. You all would be familiar with Pinewood Bazaar. It is the poshest of posh, super fancy, ritzy shopping mall.
So fancy.
So fancy.
Okay, so then somebody's probably selling it as a front or something. I don't know. I'm not a master criminal. I don't know how these I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
I don't either.
Well, maybe we find a rich teenager with a lot of energy and ask him where he gets all of his energy from.
Yeah.
Ooh, Pricks, you could give him some pharmaceuticals in exchange for it.
I'm sorry. I was taking a leak. What did we find?
Oh, we found out it's going to like a very fancy shopping mall. So I assume that this mall is a front for like doing business in the area. So we just need to find somebody who's like clearly doing business in the area with these people. You give them some pharmaceuticals, they tell us where to get the goods.
All right. We could try that. Maybe they're getting seafood.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, it was
Maybe they want to buy a cocaine-laced crab.
Oh.
Now
Oh
the
my.
real K-Labo has to use the restroom, and not as an excuse to steal computers.
Sure. Okay, so are you all heading to Pinewood Bazaar?
I mean, it sounds like that's where drugs are going.
Okay. It is a very fancy, very posh, very nice shopping mall. So nice, in fact, that to even get into the parking lot, there's like those little security booths, a little guard in each one. If your car's not nice enough, you don't get in.
Oh,
Wow.
is our car nice enough?
Four Bangers Nomad Ride? No.
It's not somehow? Are we allowed to park somewhere else and approach it on foot?
Yeah, I don't.
Are they also going to judge our clothes?
Probably.
There's a good chance, yeah.
Didn't we have nice clothes, though, for going to that museum?
You did
something?
get a bunch of suits from Wells
Or-
Fargo's.
Hear me out.
Yeah, I was like, I think we can come up with the good clothes at least. The nice car,
Or-
I'm not sure about.
I think
We
Brick's-
could come as scrub daddies. Got another
Oh.
job.
Got another job.
Got another
Oh,
job.
plus that gets us in like the loading area probably.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're thinking with scrub daddies.
We are cover again.
Okay.
That's right.
You head back to the apartment. You get the Scrub Daddy van. I'll say it's probably been a few days, so Four Banger and Flux have probably fixed up the dents on the body, replaced the window. So
Oh,
it
good.
is,
So it doesn't look like we've been, working on the south end of town.
yeah, it does not. No. Yeah, and the four of you pile into the Scrub Daddy's van. Who's changing into the Scrub Daddy outfits? Pricks is. Flux?
I was in one before.
K-Lavo or DJ?
I mean, I suppose
I guess
could.
I have to.
All right, the four of you are in your skimpy maid outfits.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, cat.
And yeah, you head to the mall. You pull up to one of the entrances. And the little intercom with the guard inside, you can see he's got an SMG slung around his shoulder. You all here on work, I hope.
Yeah.
I hope so too.
All right, cool. You'll have to head around and park by the loading dock and head in through the back. Just hit the buzzer.
Okay.
And we'll buzz you in. Who's your contact so I can let them know that you're here?
GameStop.
Dan, I want to roll for that. Absolutely, I do, because that's hilarious. Let's see here. This is going to be a social test.
Oh no.
Um,
My worst skill. I just thought it was funny.
Give me a persuasion test. As you blurt out GameStop.
Yeah, it's an 11.
It's not horrible.
Oh. They probably got that smell they need to clean out again.
You know how it is.
Yeah, I do. All right. I'll give them a ring and let them know that you're here.
Okay.
And you drive around. You'll find the loading dock area. There's a few spots to park. You can see like the ramp where like trucks back up to it. See the big, like hangar door, garage door, whatever the fuck you call it. Next to it's a regular ass door with a little intercom buzzer next to it.
All right. I mean, I suppose we act the part.
Yeah.
In the short term.
Get our mops and buckets and.
Yeah.
If it's anything like the real mall, we should have pretty much unrestricted access to the insides of the mall without any security.
Yeah, through the back hallways. Yeah.
Yep.
But a moment later, a young, pimply-faced teenager opens the back door wearing the standard black polo with the little lanyard on it. I didn't realize we were having cleaners come in today.
Sometimes that stank.
I don't even notice it anymore.
That's
Well,
how you know it's that bad.
It's also, this is a recurring thing, just to keep it down. Otherwise, it builds right back up.
Oh shit! You guys aren't our regular crew.
No, they're busy, so emergency call out, emergency crew.
Oh. All right, well, follow me. I'll take you there. And he is going to lead you to the back entrance to the GameStop.
Okay, that's fine.
And then when he gets to GameStop, he's going to expect you all to clean.
It's fine. That's part of the act.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. You go in. You spend an hour cleaning.
Thing is riding up my crack like crazy. God dang.
Really?
How many French fries do you guys grind into this floor?
I find it kind of liberating in a way.
I asked that because it's a thing I've really seen happen.
Oh shit.
That is what that smell is.
Yeah. Why don't we go ahead and do a test to see how good you all clean? Let's take a look.
What would it be?
Yeah, let's take a look. I want to say...
Athletics.
No, I don't think it would be athletics. Conceal, reveal object. You are concealing dirt
All right.
and smell. That's under awareness.
Awareness. Okay. Hey, worst case, if we feel not so confident, we can always just get some air freshener and just.
Oh my god.
Just
I'm
get-
great at this.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
DJ and I are gonna
Flux.
open up our own cleaning business.
He's
I can
the
only
ace on our
kryptonite.
team.
Yeah, that's true. Flux, you're a little
He's
more
our-
caught up with the amount of French fries in the carpet. You don't get a lot done.
There's a lot there.
You know,
Yeah.
it would make sense that DJ and I we could have our own little sub job of we're just cleaner up. We go and we clean up the mess after certain things happen.
Oh yeah, you make the messes. It's one crew, and clean it up under the disguise of a
Yeah,
different
because like
crew.
he can go in,
It's double
scrub the
dipping.
tapes,
Yeah.
make it all clean. I know the chemicals. I can get it all nice and clean.
Yeah. So, yeah, Pricks, K-Lavo, you all do good. You're cleaning. Fucking like DJ's OCD kicks into overdrive. And
He even
just,
organizes the shelves.
you clean out their filthy keyboards, you front face. Ashley, the ads on our stream, because they're amazing. And second, why are you letting Liam watch our shit? This is not child appropriate. Anyway, yeah, you all do a good job. The dude's like, okay, send me the invoice. Do you all remember how to get out, or do you need me to escort you?
No, I think
No.
we'll be all right.
Yep.
That's right back where we came in, right? Yeah, we're
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
You got games to sell.
Do you all just like clean and do a good job cleaning, or doing anything
I mean,
else while
I've
you're
got
in
to with my
GameStop?
crit.
I mean, yes, that's absolutely in addition.
Oh.
You know, are you taking advantage of our access to their network?
Yeah, I'll probably see if they've got like a camera system that does. I imagine the individual shops kind of have their own,
Yeah.
but I'll see if there's anything like in between all the shops.
Okay. So yeah, like we'll say like yeah, once you get back out in the hallway, you fire up your deck, and let's just go ahead and do an interface test, because there could be repercussions for rolling how you
We could
usually
shut
roll
down
on
the
these.
entire mall.
No, 8's good.
8. Yeah. So standard kind of middle of the road.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, you get access to the camera feed. Absolutely, you do. This is the mall, so you're looking at the public areas in the mall. You're looking at the like entrances to like the back hallways that you're in. This isn't getting you a feed into any of the stores. But the other issue is the malls, it seems like, because like you're probably going to like scrub back through history to see what you can find. It's on like a 48-hour loop, which these trucks would have arrived, like a week
Well
ago.
outside of that range.
Yeah. But if you give me an awareness test, maybe I'll see if there you can deduce any clues.
Awareness.
Awareness.
That's a category.
Sorry, perception. I'm sorry. I keep saying the category. Perception test.
Oh my god.
Joe.
Gosh.
Jesus.
It's a swinging night for me.
It is a super fucking swinging night for you. I'll tell you what. I'm not gonna. You're not gonna get any super like clues, but as a freebie, I'll throw in. You do manage to kind of pick up the like little security patrols every now and then. So at least I'll let you remove that threat as you try to find where this synth coke may have gone.
Alleged synth coke.
Alleged. He didn't snort. He just put it in his nostril and then let it fall out.
Yeah. Didn't inhale.
I'm gonna head back to the loading dock.
It's like soaking for drugs.
Oh, that's beautiful. Absolutely hilarious. I'll tell you what, Joe, that was fucking funny enough. I'll let you all throw a banked reroll in your pool, but you can't use it for that perception. You just failed.
That's
Fair.
fine.
So I'm thinking maybe we check the loading dock and any manifests, or they've got to have records too.
Yeah,
Delivery would have
they-
been logged.
Yeah, you'll get back there to the loading dock area. Yeah, and I think it would be absolutely fair to assume that there's some kind of like basic logging for, at least for a schedule for when different stores will be getting their deliveries. That way you don't have two trucks trying to park at the same time.
Yeah.
John, once again, we'll call this a perception test as you dig through this
Okay.
thing.
That works. 16?
16's good. Yeah, you go back about a week and you find the two deliveries from the whatever the fuck the name of the box truck company is.
Yeah.
And it shows that they were being taken.
No, it's not. Cat scratching me.
That's all right. I was just doing math for a second.
Oh, no.
To a shop, a restaurant named Carne Colombiana Especia.
Ooh.
Are they open for business?
Sounds like a Japanese restaurant.
Yeah. I mean, Flux, I don't think you would have ever been to this mall before, so just off the top of your head, I don't think that'd be something you would know. DJ does have access to the camera system, though.
Yeah.
And DJ, if you look, like looking at this manifest pricks, you can say, okay, it shows that it's on like second floor, store number, spot number this in the food court. And DJ, you pop over there on the camera. There's nothing there. It's a husk.
Perfect. That makes sense for drugs.
Okay.
So maybe we just clean our way through the halls to there.
Well, I mean, and DJ does, he did so bad, I gave him a bonus. You all know where the security patrols are.
Oh, okay. So
You can just freely walk through these back halls to get there. And you head up to the steel door at the back of the restaurant. You can see that it has got 3 separate, like, deadbolt locks on it.
I do have pick lock. It's not my best skill, but
You want to give it a go?
they're like physical locks, not digital locks.
Not digital locks, physical locks.
Did I bring some master locks with me to hit them with?
You just need to go over to coverttools.com. No, I say you've got tools that you need, man. You've got a toolkit.
Yeah.
You got 1 lock undone.
Okay.
You got 2 locks undone.
All right.
I was waiting for it.
You snap your lockpick off in the 3rd lock.
Is this where we use that reroll already?
I think so.
Okay.
Came as fast as it went.
Yeah.
There we go.
You get the 3rd lock undone. The door swings open. It is dusty inside. It is dark. It is just what once was probably, you're looking in the back of a kitchen or a restaurant that was here, but it clearly hasn't seen any kind of use like that in some time.
Well, theoretically, if it's this dusty, there should be like a trail on the floor of anything that's come and gone recently.
Sure, give me a perception test. We'll call it an easier test. Yeah, sure. You can see it kind of leads around the corner to the walk-in fridge.
Okay.
And
Lead us on, Dusty Trail.
Yeah, you head inside. Well, I guess the first question is, you walk up, yeah, you can clearly see the trail. It looks like there's footprints and there's like wheel tracks. You're thinking like one of those like forklift
Like a hand
trolleys.
jack or whatever.
Yeah. And yeah, you walk up to this, metal aluminum door to the walk-in fridge.
Are there any cameras in here?
Give me just a basic perception test to see if you can spot me.
Good thought.
No cameras in here.
Okay.
Might want-
See why they would and would not have them.
Right. Might want to check that for traps or something.
Someone wants to give me a security test.
Dang.
Shit, Dan. Yeah.
Nice.
There's a small, like, magnetic reed strip, like, kind of on the bottom corner of the door. It's definitely one of those things where if you open this door just willy-nilly, it's going to trigger something.
Some good thinking there.
What do you do?
I do my best. I don't remember. It's Beverly Hill Cop, where I like pull out a stick of gum and chew it, and then hold the foil up. No,
Right.
I rig the sensor open.
If
Or
you're
shut.
gonna try and rig the sensor in some way, it would be another electronic security test.
Okay.
Oh,
Holy
God dang.
shit. Yeah, you do exactly that. Chewing gum, foil, a little bit of pee. Perfect.
I think that was Beverly Hills Cops,
I
wasn't it?
don't
think.
remember.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
You are accurate.
Do you open the door now?
I suppose so. If it's safe now.
Yeah. You open the door. Inside, there are two large pallets, like wooden crates on like pallets. And in the back of the room, there's a fucking like machine gun rigged up on a tripod.
Oh.
And you get the feeling that if you wouldn't have
Okay.
disarmed that door trap on the door, it would have just started firing.
Oh, I'm weak to machine gun fire.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got to figure out how to get these out of here, but we should also absolutely take that machine gun and tripod.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's, I mean, this is a mall, right? They gotta have those, like,
The pallet jacks.
wheelies.
Pallet
Yeah.
jacks?
You would have
They
seen
gotta have those
yeah, you
everywhere,
would have
yeah.
seen one or two of them like
They're-
back at the
They're
loading
probably
dock.
everywhere.
Is there a have these crates been opened at all?
No.
Any markings on them?
Frozen shrimp.
Oh, so we're disposing of spoiled food.
The scrub daddy strike again.
Found the
We
source
just
of
gotta-
that other smell.
Yeah, maybe we can take some of that GameStop smell and work it on to the crates. Since we already cleaned that up, we'll just redistribute it and
Oh,
reuse
yeah.
it.
Is there going to be room in the van for these two pallets?
You can probably get one.
Yeah.
Maybe we just got to make 2 trips now. Maybe we should peek in them first to actually make sure
Yeah.
what is in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But carefully.
You carefully pry open one. Hang on a second.
Take a big, deep whiff.
Yeah, one of them maybe does have spoiled shrimp
I'm
in
going to
it.
be right back.
Okay. So yeah, if you pry open one of these crates, there is you see fucking just loose shrimp, peeled, deveined, tail off.
So maybe we needed to dig deep. Perhaps we can consolidate the pallets together in case there's like cover shrimp around drugs.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So who wants to get their thong wearing self in one of these crates and dig around.
Flux, do you start digging? As soon as you
Yeah.
reach your hands in, it doesn't feel right. You're expecting soggy, wet, cold shrimp, and these are hard and very lightweight, and they feel hollow. You inspect it, and you realize they're like children's food, like the little play food.
They're packing peanut shrimp.
And maybe you dig like 2 or 3 inches down, and you start hitting white bricks.
Oh, okay. So it's pretty full then.
It's very full.
Well,
And you're guessing easily each one of these is 300 pounds.
good lord.
It's a lot.
Yeah. The back ass of our van is going to be dragging.
Yeah.
What if we like found I don't know, some rope or something, and then we just like roped a couple of these dollies up to the back of the van
And just
and then just
tow it
dragged it. Yeah.
out.
We improvised a wagon for our crack.
Yeah.
There's dumpsters here, right?
Sure. Like, not here in the store, but like out
Right.
back.
Yeah. So, what if? Give us a little bit. And are they like on the premises or off the premises?
On the premises. They're back in the loading dock area.
Okay.
Are you thinking we just get them both out here and then, treat them like trash?
Yeah, get them, get it moved to like a dumpster outside. No one's going to question us taking stuff out to a dumpster and making repeated trips. And then after we leave, because we don't necessarily need the crates, that saves us on space.
Yeah.
And then we could leave the empty crates here.
So you're talking about taking the bricks out of the boxes and just throwing them in the back of the van?
Yeah. And then
we could
drive very
bring,
carefully
like,
and hope
our-
we don't get pulled off.
Yeah.
It's soap.
It's soap.
Cleaning.
So
We're not drug dealers, we're terrorists.
Oh, God.
get it straight.
We're making nitroglycerin, not drugs.
Yeah. Making heart medication. Nitro.
Okay. Is that what you do? You go get a couple of hand dollies and you haul these 2 crates down to the loading dock?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, you do. You go get the dollies, you pull them up by the loading dock. Maybe like you back the van right up to the loading dock. As you're throwing bricks in the back of the van, throwing plastic shrimp and chunks of wood from the crates into the dumpster. You're all busy hard at work. You maybe been doing this for like 15 minutes now. And behind you, you hear, "What are you all up to?" You turn and you see a security guard.
Have you been in that GameStop recently?
Yeah?
Did you give it up?
Yeah, but what does that have to do with you loading bricks of drugs?
This is soap.
Give me a test for this. Give me a persuasion test. I will be right back.
Don't worry. The backup plan is we offer him some soap.
Oh, I thought we'd just take him out.
Yeah, we got a machine gun. I mean,
Right?
Is this persuasion?
Or, we could use physicality.
yeah, I'm pretty good at brawling.
Yeah, you are.
Hey, don't forget, we do have like luck that we can spend too.
Mhm.
That's true.
That refreshes every session.
Yeah, I'm gonna dump my luck into that. That was a good idea. Probably all 7 of my luck into that. Make it a solid 20.
Hell yeah.
The story is that there's a we had to order a special soap for the GameStop. They delivered it here by mistake. I mean, we went and we used it, but now we got to take the rest of it back to the office.
Yeah, they accidentally delivered way too much soap.
Yeah.
They did
Why else
Heroes
would we
for
have a pallet
GameStop.
of soap?
We've got this story covered. And if they ask, the tire that went flat was the driver's front tire.
There's a reference I'm missing there, I think.
It's the story of like the college kids that skip out. They all claim that like, oh, we had to go to this thing and then we got a flat tire and we couldn't make it back in time to take our test.
So y'all got to confirm the flat tire.
Right, and the professor would like issue the test, and it was just a single question. It was like, which tire on the car went flat? So,
The one with the nail in it.
there you go. Always got to be somebody. Better than the story my mother gave a teacher in college about why prairie dogs were a threat to cattle. She, being a city gal, kind of panicked and drew a blank on this exam and wrote down because they run down and eat the cattle.
Well, they are made of beef. Why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now the question is, will we remember our story now that he's returned?
Yeah. So, Chuck,
Yeah. What's up?
but actually, first, Joe, you said you're going to spend some luck?
Yeah, I'm going to spend all 7 of my luck on that. So up to a 20.
Okay. And you were telling him it's soap?
Yeah.
Mistakenly delivered for the GameStop job.
Yeah, it was. We had to order the special soap for the cleaning of the GameStop. They must have a new guy. He sent it to the wrong place. It was supposed to go to the office. It came to here instead.
We said we needed
way too much of it.
Yeah, we said we needed 2 containers of soap, and it was 2 pallets.
Yeah, 2 pallets, 2 crates, and so we got to take the rest of it back. But we don't have enough room in the van for the crates themselves. We weren't expecting it, so we're just putting it in there by hand.
Okay. I mean, that's wild. Why is there a bunch of shrimp in the box though?
Aren't they cute packing peanuts?
Oh.
Yeah, they're not even real. See, check them out, and I'll pull some out and just kind of throw them about.
That's weird. I bet this is a place that's probably got some like one of those weird disproportionate like super cute mascots or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's one of those weird Japanese companies,
Okay, like Mr. Clean or something.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll let you get back to it.
All right, thanks, man.
Have a good one.
Sorry for the scare.
Okay. That was a great roll and a lot of good spin of luck. I was looking forward to getting to use the submachine gun against you guys.
we're doing our best to avoid violence today.
Okay.
DJ, I can't believe that worked. What a genius move.
I panicked, but I did good.
You did good. Okay. You unbox all the drugs. They're in the back of your van.
You're low riding.
It's definitely low riding. It's got an extra 600 pounds in it.
Yeah.
Should we message Mantis and be like, hey, you're gonna want to have a pallet or something handy.
I don't know. How much of it do we want to set aside for ourselves first?
Oh, Pricks definitely says these 4 bricks are mine.
Bricks.
Yes.
Are you saving any for trading for Pokemon cards?
I mean, we probably all need to take a little bit and then set aside some for Pokemon cards.
Okay.
I mean, they shipped them in a truck, right? Twice, but there's no telling how much they shipped, right? So
Yeah,
I mean,
they-
Mantis doesn't
we
know
just
the
take half of
number.
the shit. So
Yeah.
By half of the
Everything we
shit, do you
bring.
mean you keep 300 pounds of synth coke, or half?
yeah, you never know when it would come in handy.
We could, otherwise, I mean, we could always put some in, like, we've probably have buckets with lids or something, like 5-gallon buckets and whatnot,
Sure.
something like that. So we fill like 1 or 2 of those with some bricks, slap a lid on it. Nobody's none the wiser that they were even here.
I like
And
it.
it still like we brought in a shitload.
If
Which we
you're
did.
limiting yourself to buckets, John, roll me a D4. You'll have to manually type that shit in, probably.
Yeah, there's a button.
Okay. You find 3 buckets. I'll say each bucket, they're like the whatever, 10-gallon, like the Home Depot sized
Yeah.
buckets.
5-gallon, yeah.
I'll say you can get, I want to say, we'll say 10 bricks. You jam them in there. You get 10 bricks a bucket.
That sounds
So,
good. 30 bricks. Yeah.
yeah, you'll be going home with 30 pounds of synth coke.
That's
Okay.
plenty.
That's very plenty. Okay. Do you contact Mantis?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
He gives you the delivery spot. He says, drop it off here. You warn him that they're going to need like a pallet jack or something.
Even better if you got a crate or something, throw them in.
Yeah. Deal. Well, I mean, Mantis will show up for it, and he is fucking ecstatic. He's thrilled.
We did good this time.
You guys did good this time. He is so happy. I'm going to tell you what. He's going to pay you all a lot because this is a lot of money you just made for him. He'll give you each 20 grand.
Nice.
Okay, Lavo, he's going to take half of yours.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Nice.
And remind me to remind LCS and Four Banger. They'll each get their cut, unless you don't want to cut them in. That would be rude.
That would be rude.
And you've got 30 pounds of synth coke.
Yeah.
Only.
So wait, put that
Only 30 pounds.
Think of how much seafood you can make.
right.
Oh, so much.
What's the Japanese fried food, like the vegetables?
Like tempura.
Yeah, think of the tempura batter you could make with that.
Oh,
yeah.
We're just gonna sideline into taking over the open kitchen.
yeah.
I mean, it is open. Maybe you could get by with it.
Or, hear me out. Got 4-banger. We could upgrade to a food truck.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So that leaves one job left,
Mm-hmm.
recovering the Pokemon cards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I think we should save that for next week when the rest of the crew is here.
Yeah,
Sounds
we're gonna have no work for them to do at this rate.
So I'll tell you what, we'll wrap it here for the night. But you got 2 jobs done.
We did pretty good.
I'll throw 60 points at you.
Nice.
You each made, mostly each of you made 20 grand. You got a bunch of synth coke. You got a crate of guns.
Yeah. Honestly, I thought we came out pretty good today.
Came out really good today, which gives
Yeah.
me more to take away.
It is.
Oh no.
Yes.
That is
Oh, no.
the fun part.
So yeah, we'll wrap it here. Good job. Next session we'll pick up with the last job, getting the Pokemon cards. So let's do some closing plugs. Who's got what?
The Discord. You can come check it out and hang out with us.
Yeah. Joe?
Tomorrow we're doing what is it?
Salvage
Salvage
Union.
Union.
It's been so long, Joe's forgot the name of the game.
I know.
It's the one
Very
with
long.
sentient Roombas.
It is.
Yes. Sentient Roombas, and you guys are on your way to harvest mushrooms off the back of a kaiju.
Oh, shit.
Very normal stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday, we got Savage Rifts. Things are happening.
We do. And then...
And I've got another track from K Lavo's latest album that I'm working on.
Hells yeah.
I mean that I'm totally copying from the original source that really exists. Yay! Episode discussion, another song.
Nice. I think I listened to that earlier today.
Yeah, it's a lawful neutral track about a heroic post office worker.
Yeah, that's it. I'm like,
Yeah.
that was fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll be back here on Friday for more of this Cyberpunk. I was just looking at our YouTube. The last Salvage Union I uploaded was February 4th. So 3
Yeah.
months ago.
Been a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Life has been busy.
Yeah.
So yeah, all of that stuff. Plus, if you haven't yet, go buy my goddamn book, Teenage Odyssey. It's on drive-through. For Skin City, we're hoping to have layout done in like a week, and then it's off to get it proofed with the printers. Yeah, we're still aiming for that June release date for Skin City, late June. I don't know. I don't got anything else. You got anything? No? All right. Well, until next time, fuck you. Goodbye.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.